Joe in real life. So I figured I'd show you the limp, lazy garbage that passes for my bench work these days. It is freezing cold in my garage, and there is no place that I would rather be less than down here this morning. I got up extra early. It's the middle of the night. I'm doing sets of three. I think this is, I only show you three of them, but I did more than that. I think this is 165, then 170, then 175. It moved awful. It felt like my bones and joints were made of ice and that they were just cracking and crunching. If I'm totally honest, it's below freezing, but it really isn't that cold. High 20s, very low 30s maybe, but it was enough so that my body felt it. I warmed up vigorously before this, and it did not work at all, just at all. So I don't know. Some days are like that, right? Some days it's just your turn to eat the shit sandwich. And so I got in line and eat it I did. My entire workout this morning took an hour, which is more time than I normally spend. This was in part because it was so cold, it was just took me a long time to get to work. And also, I'm just doing more stuff lately. Weirdly, despite the tone and tenor of this voiceover, generally speaking, I am feeling better and stronger, and so I'm doing more work. Ironically, this is also making my squats feel like it's slower progress. I'm gonna give it this next week. So this is day one of 150, which by the way felt great on my back for 2 sets of 6. I'm gonna give it this week to adapt. And if I don't adapt by 160 week, which is next week, the week after, I'm going to cut some of that assistance work back, which is really just an extended warm up. I'm just doing knees over toes stuff. It takes about 15 minutes. I'm doing tib raises, calf raises, split squats, step ups, a couple other things. It's a really, really effective warm up and really good. I'm also doing handstands, hangs, planks, things like that in between, a little jump rope, just to keep the blood moving on a cold day. That's my warm up set. I think it's 115. That was the worst feeling set. That felt awful. This is 150 for 6. I'm watching it for the first time, same as you. Let's see how it moves. It felt good. It felt really good. I felt like I had a really good bar path, and it felt really good on my back. And at this point, now 45, 50 minutes in, I felt really warm. And yeah, I am super happy with those reps. It's funny, everything up to this point felt like trash. Just taking a minute there to get my brace. Felt a little wobble on that last rep. Yeah, good. Good. I like the way my knees are moving. I like the way my torso. I'm still hinging forward, but I probably always will. The second set felt a little worse, and this is for shorts, so I apologize for the sidebars. But it still felt good. 150 felt great. I'm a little sore from yesterday's test. I got 8 with 140. Now, I definitely had 9 or even 10, but I wanted to spare a little something for this week, and I'm glad I did because my legs were sore today. They're not destroyed, but I like all these reps so far. Is this the last rep? Damn. Yeah. Anyway, this is Joe in real life. So much for my complaining. I love you guys. Be good to each other.